Hello everyone and welcome to my CS24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Who is 90 Day Fiancé star Anfisa Nava's new man? Here's everything to know about him. The 90 Day Fiancé franchise has had a diverse array of toxic stars. But none were quite like Anfisa Nava. The show welcomed her in season 4. She didn't hesitate when she said that she wanted to marry Jorge Nava for his money. She threw tantrums every now and then. However, the love for money relationship did not last long. After her brief stint as an aggressive wife, Anfisa's marriage ended in divorce. The TLC star then worked hard as an influencer and fitness creator. She had achieved her current lifestyle with her hard work and without any man. However, looks like love knocked at her door and she answered. She literally hard-launched her man on Instagram and soon after archived that post. So who is this mystery man? Keep on reading to know more. 90 Day Fiancé. How is Jorge Nava doing post-divorce? Jorge Nava has come a long way after his marriage to Anfisa destroyed him. Post-divorce, he garnered empathy from fans for bearing her. Currently, the 90 Day Fiancé alum owns a cannabis venture that shows he has climbed the ladder of success. He has since had several new additions to his life. Needless to say, he's prospering in his new role as a family man. Nava was grief-stricken due to the devastation Anfisa caused to his life. But the divorce resulted in his life looking up for the better. He married for the second time to his girlfriend named Rhoda. With her, he embraced parenthood and became the father of 2 beautiful kids. His second chance has seemingly landed him with the one of his life. 90 Day Fiancé. Who is Chad, Anfisa's new man? 90 Day Fiancé's infamous star Anfisa Arkhipchenko is seemingly in love again. She also took it up a notch, hard-launching her man on her Instagram. However, she never showed his face in the post photo and soon after, even archived the post. The 90 Day fans were overcome with curiosity. Therefore, the sleuthing fandom ended up discovering the identity of her new mystery man. The mystery man's name is Chad. He is high on his fitness regime. Therefore, fans know what the pair's common ground is. They started dating earlier this year. However, fans are considering this new link-up a bit controversial. Why? This is because to start, he's a 55-year-old man. Their vast age gap is raising major alarm bells, given Anfisa's history. He is also a home inspector and bodybuilder. Anfisa's post on Instagram that went viral had them in each other's embrace. She looked ravishing sitting on the poolside in her vibrant purple bikini, while her man had his arms wrapped around her in the pool, in a lazy embrace, shirtless with a black cap on. The couple's lush green backdrop with beach umbrellas hinted at a resort. The couple hasn't yet made a public appearance, and that has made this relationship appear even more mysterious. Fans have a rather hilarious and hateful reaction to her alleged new man's launch. She likes money-shaped guys, one fan commented. Looks don't matter to Anfisa, it's about how much money you are willing to give her, another jabbed. Fans are eagerly waiting for another Nava situation to happen. For more such latest Anfisa's updates, stay tuned to TV season and spoilers. Anfisa Nava had always known how to break the internet without saying a single word. A single eyebrow raise, a cryptic emoji, a shadowy selfie. She didn't need a whole press conference. Fans could and would piece together the rest. And on this particular Thursday morning, she did exactly that. All it took was one Instagram story. A photo of her manicured hand resting on a man's forearm, muscular, tan and tattooed, along with the caption. Happy. No tag. No face reveal. Just chaos. Within minutes, her DMs became a digital stampede. Reddit popped like popcorn. TikTok creators instantly went to work dissecting the visible clues. The watch, the tattoos, the stitching of his sleeve. And naturally, fans demanded answers. But only a few people knew the truth. The day before the photo dropped, Anfisa stood in front of her bedroom mirror, brushing her sleek hair into a low ponytail. She rarely second-guessed anything she posted, but this time, she paused. The man in her life, the mystery man, was unlike the ones from her past. Their vibe wasn't reality TV messy. It was quiet, strong, and annoyingly sincere. His name was Mateo Calderon, a 33-year-old Brazilian-American entrepreneur who owned a chain of boutique gyms across Miami. He wasn't a bodybuilder, but he trained like one. He wasn't famous, but he carried himself like someone who didn't need validation from a camera. And most importantly, he didn't treat dating Anfisa like some social media achievement. They met 2 months earlier at a fitness expo in Orlando. She had been invited to appear as a guest judge for a physique competition, and he was one of the event sponsors. Their first conversation lasted 10 minutes. Their second lasted 3 hours. Their third was during a midnight workout session where they both tried to pretend they weren't flirting. And now, things were getting serious. Serious enough that when she jokingly said she wanted someone with enough emotional maturity to not go crying to Instagram every time she didn't text back for 3 hours, he only smirked. "You underestimate my patience," he had said, tapping her nose. "But keep trying." Back to the present. She had told him about the picture she planned to post. Matteo shrugged like a man very used to staying off the radar. "If it makes you happy," he'd said, "post it. I don't mind people guessing. I just don't want them taking up space in our lives." "Your patience again," she teased. "My superpower," he replied. And now, the internet was detonating. Meanwhile, across town, Matteo was sitting at one of Miami's upscale coffee bars, sipping a protein latte and scrolling through the chaos. He wasn't embarrassed or nervous, just mildly amused. A woman at the bar recognized him. Or at least, she thought she did. "I'm sorry," she said, leaning in. "But, are you the guy dating that girl from the TV show? The one who scares men with her stare?" Matteo smiled politely. "I am dating someone," he said, "but I'm not confirming whether or not it's who you think." The woman squealed and ran to tell her friend. Matteo sighed. Anfisa, however, was loving every second. Her phone kept buzzing. Notifications, gossip blogs tagging her, YouTubers analyzing the curvature of the mystery man's arm. She turned her camera on, preparing to film a response, but then she stopped. She wanted to enjoy this a little longer. There was power in silence. Instead, she grabbed her car keys. She was going to see him. At Matteo's apartment. He lived in a modern high-rise overlooking Biscayne Bay. When she arrived, he opened the door wearing gray joggers and nothing else. Just another reason the internet didn't deserve him. "So," he said, leaning against the doorframe, "how badly did we break Instagram?" "You have no idea," she replied, stepping inside. "There are entire FBI-level investigations happening." Matteo chuckled. "Should I be worried?" "No," she said, wrapping her arms around him. "Just prepared." He kissed the top of her head. "For what?" "For people eventually figuring out who you are." He led her to the couch. "I don't mind them knowing," he said softly. "As long as they don't think they know us." She looked up, surprised. He had a point, and she liked that he cared about their relationship, not the digital noise around it. "So," Matteo asked, "do you want to keep the mystery going? Or should I start practicing my red carpet smile?" She smirked. "Let's make them sweat a little longer." But then a knock at the door. Matteo frowned. "I'm not expecting anyone." Anfisa's reality TV instincts immediately activated. "This better not be someone you've been training for free," she whispered dramatically. He rolled his eyes and opened the door. To find a tall man holding a camera. "Matteo Calderon?" the stranger asked breathlessly. "I'm with Miami Daily. We got a tip you're dating a reality star." Matteo shut the door. "Already," he exhaled. "How did they find me?" Anfisa crossed her arms. "Babe, you have 120,000 followers on your fitness page." They connected the dots fast. He blinked. "That's fair." She walked over and placed her hands on his cheeks. "You sure you're ready for my world?" He took her hands in his. "As long as you're in it." Her chest softened. Damn him for being emotionally mature. And that's when she decided. No more cryptic posts. No more teasing. No more hiding. The world could know when she said so. She grabbed her phone, flipped the camera, and snapped a selfie of them together. Her head resting on his bare shoulder, his tattooed arm around her waist. Both of them smiling like actual humans and not reality show caricatures. She typed 3 words. "Meet my man." Matteo raised an eyebrow. "You sure?" "Post now," she said. "Then put your phone away. We're having a no-internet night." He smiled. "Deal." 20 minutes later. Her post had over 300,000 likes. Comments flooding in. Blogs rewriting headlines. Fans spiraling. Ex-castmates pretending not to be jealous in their IG stories. But she didn't care. Not tonight. She curled up beside him, letting the noise fade away. "Happy?" he asked softly. She thought about everything. The fame, the scrutiny, the speculation, the chaos, the curiosity, the expectations, then looked at him. "Yeah," she whispered. "I really am." And for once, Anfisa didn't need the world's approval. Just his.